All it was a dream.
Something special is about to happen. My boy get 3 years, he get nervous.
Yeah, I can't be, looking like, 21. Gotta, keep that 18
You know what I mean?
That
18 feel, low dignity.
My son was a very smart kid.
He was already writing since elementary.
Hey, yo, peace to the gods, peace to the earths. This your man, the King of Truth. King Truth is Allah. Coming on this understanding power refinement day. Understanding power refinement equals God or Allah. 7 in our supreme mathematics is God or Allah. So, once again, within the nation of gods and earths, we don't strive to be a mystery God. We strive to be a true and living God. Right? That means that we take full responsibility for the outcome of our lives. And we try to be 100% supportive to all the people in our cipher. You see? So we're not trying to be God. We're trying to be God-like or so-called God or godly, I don't know, man. You ask me, I'm going to put some stuff on my Instagram, but, they ask me, where the human beings, I don't know. I really don't know. But, I jumped on here real quick to talk about, Biggie. I just seen, I got a story to tell on Netflix. Y'all should check that out. It's called I Got a Story to Tell, right? And it is Biggie's documentary, right? They talk about how he grew up, his friends, and it took you from not in sequential order, but it took you from the time he grew up. You meet his grandmother, Biggie, mother from, I think they say Jamaica. And, his grandmother, 96, or was 96, right? And, and so it took you from his child, how he grew up, his friends, all the way to the day he got shot, right? But it's not in order. So, I just want to, the truth matters. I seen a license plate today that say matters, Now, I know how to do a lot of things. I'm licensed to drive a commercial vehicle. I got a CDLA, A mean air brakes. CDL is a commercial driving license combination vehicle. That's a tractor and a trailer. If I pull 2 trailers or 3 trailers or 3 trucks or 2 trucks by themselves, I will need a double or triple endorsement, right? But I am licensed and qualified to do a lot. I got a college degree in operational technical management. That means I'm qualified to be to figure shit out and be the boss. You see what I'm saying? So people ask me, so what you gonna do with your degree? Nothing. Try to run my household, run my life. Really, right? People say, you went to college for no. College for me is like jury for y'all. See what I'm saying? College for me was like jewelry for y'all. Real jewelry, $100,000, $50,000. College for me is like jewelry. You want jewelry. I want a master's or a PhD, and every certificate I could get to get some knowledge. I want knowledge. See, I want money, but you want jewelry and something else. I want, and that's the equivalent of the cost of tuition is some uneducated rapper buying some jewelry over somebody going to college. So, but I'm qualified to do a lot of things. I went to trucking to make some money long time ago, and get out the city, see the country, right? And so it was paying. My money was real low and wasn't doing nothing, and it was a way for me to go. So I know how to do that. I know how to manage. I know how to problem solve. I know how to do a lot of things. See what I'm saying? I know how to do a lot of things. It ain't just trucking. It was just paying. So don't get it twisted. We people aren't their occupation. We're human beings that have a skill, a trade. And so I'm learning, things every day. I try to, but so I seen a license plate today that says Matters, 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 or Matter or Matters. It was Matter, right? So I was like, wow. So the truth matters, right? The truth matters. The truth matters. And, if you ever want to solve Biggie murder and Tupac murder, or Biggie's shooting and Tupac shooting, you're going to have to tell the truth. You see what I'm saying? You're going to start telling the truth. Because everything matters. Everything is pertinent. So, and so, Big Gene been telling us, Big Gene and Little C's was telling us, the audience, not fans, but the audience and the fans, that Biggie was at home prior. He was in New York prior to being shot. And when he was in New York, they was like 3 months off. They went back home, him and Lil C's, whatever. And I don't know, because, they have told a major lie in there. That, and so they said Biggie, they got in a car accident, Lil C's was driving the car, and Biggie broke his leg. Right? He broke his leg. And his femur or some shit. And he had to go to the hospital, had to go to rehab. And so, and Gene said he was moving real slow at the party. He was on a cane, crutches, a walk. He had all that stuff. Now, I just finished watching the documentary. I got a story to tell. That's one of Biggie's songs. Now I got a story to tell, right? And so the documentary show his last trip to Los Angeles was 1997, March 1997. And Gene said he picked him up, and he was on crutches and a cane. He was moving real slow. But the documentary showed Biggie walking just fine. They showed him walking through the airport at regular, normal pace, no limp, no nothing. So if that documentary is accurate, then they've been lying, right? They've been lying. So it's so big flying into New York, flying into California, Los Angeles, walking through the airport just fine, not on crutches, right? So so I'm like, man, they didn't have to lie. They didn't. Why they lying about that, right? I don't know. Now, I checked with Big or whoever, and they say Big was a little hurt. He was hurting. See what I'm saying? He probably found out a lot of things about his money and see how Tupac hating on him, and Tupac got shot, and so he probably fucked up. Probably didn't want to go to California, but he wasn't injured like they say. If that particular footage is accurate, he'd been to California a lot of times, right, during this couple years rapping, touring, right? So if this footage is accurate, then Biggie was not injured like they say. Now, that ain't a bad lie, but then you got people saying, he was at the 97 Soul Train Awards, and you got people saying he wasn't. See what I'm saying? And that matters. You see, what do it matter if he was at the 97? Well, then they gonna say, certain things. But, from my understanding, he was not at the 97 Soul Train Award. Right? So, it's like, why they lying about that? So all the lying make them look guilty. You see, all the lying they do make Big look guilty. Lying for Big make it look he got something to hide, when the people that shot him already thought he was shady. You see, the people that shot him already thought he was shady. So now after he been shot, they lying for him, Gene lying for him. Lil C, you ain't got to lie if he was okay and he wouldn't go through that and he flew out there and he learned some things. It is, well, you ain't got to lie. But, they say the lie, like Pussy Combs and Gene got into it with the security, the FOI at the Soul Train Award, at the 97 Soul Train Award. They got into it. And then they say, Big was at the hotel. He didn't go there. Now, if he did or if he didn't do it, is it gonna make a difference of why? I don't know, man, but they ain't gotta lie. So I just jump on here to say there is a discrepancy in what Lil C's and Gene Deal have been telling us about Biggie's physical health status. Gene said he was fucked up and he was moving slow in the Peterson. He was taking 30, 40 minutes to go up and down the stairs. That's what Gene was saying. But this footage, if it is accurate, Biggie was moving just fine in 1997 March with no disability, no cane, or crutches, none of that. So, but I don't know, but in the video he had a cane, that could have just been a prop. I don't know. He was moving fine. So I don't know, man. It just, they don't, you ain't gotta lie. The truth honesty matters in situations when you're trying to solve something. Why would you lie about these things? See what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say. I'm out. Peace.